I would just like to say that Miggy 7215 or Philip Miguel A. Garcia wasn't able to make it into the top 10 because there's a lot of professional photographers in Binangonan Rizal would have their own edits as they have their own emotions. He really thankful. But before the awarding ends, the special award has been called, and it mentioned his photo, A Road to Talim Island. So he made it excitement from the depression, though he has been copying all those days, and he might lead into some illnesses. But no worries, he finally boosts up as he still won by the honorable mention that was given by the Binangonan Tourism that receives a certificate of participation, a souvenir from the tourism, and a cash gift of 500 pesos that will pay him back from what he spent in the picture print and the frame. So I would just like to say that it was very good news and it's actually promising. So I would like to announce that Miggy 7215 will be claiming one of the promising incentives that we would have before this year ends. He will receive additional cash prize from the PMG Company, an official PMG media shirt which is color white that represents his YouTube channel, an official license of a photographer that could apply in all events, even in localities across the country, his personal ID card, and his food supply that needed every day. And all of this will be claimed, and he will be having an oath taking on the 20th day of September in the year of our Lord 2018. Please step forward, Miggy 7215. Before I give you the prize or the incentive that you made some good efforts, please raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, say your name.
I, Philip Miguel A. Garcia, from Binangonan Rizal,
As solely certified as the best photographer, not only that I am a professional YouTuber, blogger, or animator, but I am the best of everything. I can still take some responsibility to help maintain one of your channels that supports photography that captures all the events. As I made the right decision that I will pick the best pictures for the highlights of the next coming events. So on this day onwards, I will try to level up on everyday skills so that you can increase popularity again back in 2012 and staying in a good strength to become a famous person. So help me God. Congratulations, Miggy 7215. Job well done.
This breaking news is about the oath taking of Miggy 7215 as he won in the first photography competition in Binangonan Rizal, which it was held in Gaisano Capital Mall. Even though he hasn't reached into the top 10, he made it as an honorable mention with a special incentive, and the PMG Senior Conference Leader, General Evangelista, was able to give an extra incentive just in case Christmas is on the way. But he is really very thankful that it really was the best experience on being a true photographer, since it actually started by scratch by using his phone that has a keypad, which that supports all those events, especially in such localities, even across the nation. So as of today, he will be using his high quality camera, which is actually going to take the best pictures and carefully selected for the highlights of the photos in every album, and he can take videos for the better coverage. And here's Miggy 7215 holding some prizes, including his personal ID card, a media shirt that represents with his YouTube channel, a photography license from the PMG Company, an extra incentive cash prize, and a food supply that needed every day, especially the Noche Buena package. And that was the very good news that everyone is very proud of him, especially to his family and friends. In other news, last September 14, before Typhoon Ompong hits the Philippines, even though the Rizal province doesn't have classes that time, the show must go on as it is actually the important day for the payday. The members of the Binangonan Tourism has tried to open for the exhibition by cutting down the ribbon after the awarding, as a lot of people from Gaisano Capital Mall are very excited, including with their own photographers, as they are really thankful for taking the pictures. And those memorable pictures are very amazing. Though it is actually the best to use his cell phone as a scratch, but now he's using as a camera. Smartphones are actually allowed as well, as long as the picture has to be in good quality. And there are some people made a disqualification because it does not apply to the rules and regulation. Though the cash gift incentive that was given by the Binangonan Tourism would pay him back from what he spent on the previous days before the submission. As you can see on the video taken by the PMG media after the awarding, here are the top 3 pictures that were ranked by the judges. The second runner-up picture was captured by Randolph C. De La Rosa, and he lived in Libis, Binangonan, Rizal, and his title of the picture is Pag-asa at Pananampalataya, with his best camera quality DJI Mavic Air. I don't know, it's kind of like a drone or something. The first runner-up picture was captured by Juancito C. Paner, and he lived in Mahabang Parang, Binangonan, Rizal, and his camera is Canon 60D, and his title of the picture is Santo Etero. And of course, our grand winner for the very first Binangonan Photography Competition is Jeremy D.C. Bernardo, lived in Darangan, Binangonan, Rizal, and his camera was used is Fujifilm X-T20, and the title is Mula sa Kakawayanan. And here's the picture from Miggy 7215 as he won the picture as the honorable mention, and he got an extra prize for this special award. President Rodrigo Roa Duterte has visited some affected areas, including the Cagayan province, as it is a result with the devastation affected by the typhoon Mangkhut or Ompong in the Philippines. Some of their houses that were made by light materials, including the gasoline station, were damaged, including the farming areas. But there are some roads going to Benguet or Baguio that are still closed due to the situation happened in the previous weekend. But it will be remain open again as long as it will be repaired by the DPWH. Most people went on casualty, as some residents who live in northern and central Luzon are very worried during the aftermath of the typhoon. Some stunning and awesome outfit of the day of your favorite Cartoon Network and Disney XD stars were here before the start of the oath-taking of Miggy 7215 for certified best photographer. But as you can see here, there's a lot of detailed outfits as we level up some things. So here's Chloe that she wore is actually a like strapless dress with a shirt underneath because she doesn't want to show her skin yet. Though it doesn't happen in the show, Maple is wearing the one last 2016 during the awarding of KCA last March 12, although they lost to SpongeBob. And here's Peridot with another stunning outfit with her fresh yellow dress from the episode of Steven Universe Reunited. And Gumball is wearing a tuxedo. This is actually very formal that will be used for every occasion. For more news and updates and other videos, just visit to his channels, that's Philip Miguel or Miggy7225 or StarGunFan65, and like us on Facebook, that's facebook.com/PMG Network Global. This is Dominic McDouglas. Good evening.